Well, firstly, for Brent Crude, if you see, it was definitely a tale of two halves for Brent Crude. In the first half, if you see, they started the year with around $77 per barrel mark. They peaked on March 8th at around $128, and the average prices for the first half of calendar year 2022 was close to $105 per barrel, and the overall change in price was nearly 37. And but you look at the second half, the current prices are around $85, but in the range of around 80 to 85, and the December 9th low prices was around 76, and the average prices for the second half was $94 per barrel. And from the start of the second half till now, the prices have fallen by around 33%. So clearly, in the first half it was up to 37%, and in the second half it has come down by around 33%. A tale of two halves when it comes to Brent crude. Moving on to gas prices, after a big surge that we had seen in 2021 when it comes to the gas prices, in 2022 also gas prices in all the major regions, that is Asia, Europe and US, we have seen a surge of close to 25 to 41%. In Asia is the Japan Korea marker, in Europe it's their benchmark, and in US is the Henry Hub prices that have seen such kind of surge. Lastly, when it comes to Singapore gross refining margin, that is the benchmark for oil refining companies, now that started the year with around $6.1 per barrel. On June 21st, it peaked at around $30.5, and then that's when the Indian government had introduced the windfall tax gains. And since then, if you see, in the next 1 month, the prices fell to around $0.8 per barrel. Currently, they are trading around the $8 to $9 per barrel mark. That's a steady margin, but we have seen a sharp fall coming in from the peaks of around $30.5 per barrel mark. Now, because of this sharp movements in crude and GRMs, oil marketing companies have remained in focus in the entire calendar year 2022. In fact, they incurred auto fuel under recoveries to the tune of close to 60 to 65,000 crore rupees in the first half of financial year 2023, and this was largely because of a sharp run-up that we had seen in the crude prices, and in front of that, the retail fuel prices, that is petrol and diesel. Now, that remained largely unchanged for the entire calendar year. Apart from the changes that we had seen in the excise duty, petrol and diesel prices largely remain unchanged for the entire calendar year. Now, with 2022 coming to an end, what is the 2023 outlook for Brent crude? The Bloomberg consensus target price, or the Bloomberg consensus expectations, is at $88 per barrel, which is just $3 higher compared to the current prices. And for US gas prices, that is the Henry Hub, they are expected to trade around $5.4 per MMBTU. The current prices are around $6, so not much change that analysts are expecting from both Brent and from both crude and gas prices for the next calendar year. So we are expecting largely a stable crude and gas prices for 2023.
Okay, stability is something that we can all definitely do with. So if that is in store for 2023, we're all ears.